everyone, hope you're all doing well and enjoying February. I feel personally like I'm in a really good routine at the moment, feeling super positive, and yeah, I'm just kind of, ideas are flowing and it's all going really well. So yeah, I'm feeling generally very happy. And the other day I had a weird moment where I realised that I hadn't felt really anxious for ages, and I was like, oh, I don't really ever think about the fact that I get anxious sometimes when I'm not anxious. So yeah, generally positive headspace and sending good vibes to everyone as well. But today I thought that I would go through a full day of eating with you. Haven't done one of these since December maybe, which isn't that long, but it's kind of long at the same time. And yeah, I thought we'd go through a full one. It's been a slightly strange morning because I went to the gym to film a workout for YouTube. I did a full pull session and I went with my assistant Laura, and I hadn't eaten before I went. I don't know why, because I always eat before I go to the gym, but I hadn't like forgotten, but I was like, oh, I think I'll be fine. I wasn't really that hungry when I woke up. And literally about 10 minutes into the workout, I was like, oh God, I don't feel well, which always happens to me when I haven't eaten before I go. So we're back now. We've already done a workout. I don't know if you can tell, but I've actually got makeup on because I was filming for YouTube, and I feel like sometimes when I do workouts without makeup on, especially on YouTube, because it's a lot more, there's just a lot more of your face showing, I just feel a bit self-conscious, which is strange because I don't usually wear a lot of makeup and I don't wear it all the time in everyday life. So anyway, hence the makeup. We're back home now and I'm a little bit sweaty and gross from the gym. Really need to wash my hair actually. We're gonna get some breakfast because I'm absolutely starving. So I thought we'd have something that I've been having quite a bit recently, and I haven't been in the habit of having it for ages before that, and that's yogurt and granola. So I've been making myself like little breakfast granola balls, which I got really in the routine of having when I came back from Bali, like in third year of uni, at uni anyway. And I had them for years, like all the time, mixed in with porridge and everything else, and then I just went off them. I don't know why, but I'm back on them at the moment, and I've been having them with Greek yogurt, which is quite high in protein. Doesn't seem to irritate my stomach too much. I know I've spoken about it before, but a lot of dairy really irritates my stomach, but Greek yogurt just seems to be okay at the moment. So it's kind of been like the bit of dairy that I've been eating during the day. But I'm gonna take you downstairs and we'll get cracking with it. Right, so we have got Greek yogurt. This is literally Tesco 0% fat Greek style yogurt. This is quite good because it's really high in protein. So if you do eat dairy, half a pot, I don't know why I said half a pot, it says a fifth of a pot. A fifth of a pot, or 100 grams, has 7.3 grams of protein in, which is really good, and we'll probably have more than a fifth of a pot. So I'm literally just gonna whack that in a bowl. Oh, it's a lot thinner than normal Greek yogurt. They didn't have like the normal one that I'd have. We've got this cute coconut bowl today, which my old manager at Bear Bells gave to me. She's got a really cute coconut bowl company, but we keep putting them in the dishwasher and ruining them. And then we've got this absolutely fabulous granola, which I'm right at the end of. This was kindly sent to me by Zana. She has designed her own granola. If you don't follow her, it's Zana Van Dyke on Instagram, and it's fabulous. It's salted caramel peanut crunch, and it's honestly like the best granola I've ever eaten. It's got those like really chunky clusters, and she's kind of designed it so you can eat it out the bag, which is just really fabulous. But I'm at the end, and you know the end of granola is always just like a bit crumbly, so this bit's really peanutty, but still super good. Yeah, I don't know if there are any chunks left now. And then I'm gonna put some fruit with it, so I'm gonna put some strawberries and raspberries with it. I know neither of them are seasonal fruits, so please don't hate me for that, but I just really fancied them. And then we'll go in with a few raspberries as well. Come on. And then a bit of honey on top. This is gone. Oh no. Breakfast for you in my little cute coconut bar. This is like such a like Bali breakfast, doesn't it? Juice in pretty much every bite in the day vlog, but it's just green apple, kale, ginger, celery, carrot. Sometimes I have variations of those ingredients. It's actually a bit brown today, but that's just because I've put one carrot in and not as much maybe green stuff as I would usually. But Here's a juice, so here's a juice for Laura as well. And we're gonna enjoy those and take my granola bowl upstairs. Right, so we're gonna make some lunch, and I'm actually gonna make this recipe from my Mindful Chef box this week. And it is a sunflower mince bolognese with garden salad. So they very kindly sent it to me for 4 portions of it, basically. So me and Laura will have it for lunch, and then I'll probably give it to 2 of my housemates for dinner as well, because we've been kind of cooking as a house recently with these boxes, which have been absolutely fabulous. So sunflower mince bolognese, that sounds so random to me. I've never used sunflower mince before, and I actually had to Google it to see whether it's definitely made of sunflower seeds, because it sounded so weird. But this is what it's like. It kind of smells a bit earthy from here, so we'll see how this tastes, but it looks really good, and we've got some whole wheat pasta with it, which is going to be great. Also, I still haven't showered from the gym. Please don't judge me, but I've just been getting on with some work. So yeah, let's get started with some chopping. Having like a desk day, do work, but I thought I'd show you, well, it's not very interesting, but I've got a coffee pretty much, because I thought it'd be good to like also show you drinks I have in the day, which is usually just water. And I just remembered I actually had a cup of tea this morning before I started vlogging. But yeah, water, a coffee at like 3:30, especially when Laura's here, because Laura really likes coffee. But yeah, I love having coffee in the afternoon if I'm feeling like I need a little bit of a pick-me-up, rather than having it in the morning, because I am such a morning person. I'm usually really alive and raring to go in the morning, and I don't need it. But it's this time of day when my brain starts to be like, you've been awake for quite a while now. And yeah, so I will catch up with you when I have my next snack. But sorry that there's not a lot of really interesting stuff going on in this vlog, but I'll stick to what I eat in a day rather than having loads of other stuff. Otherwise they tend to get very long. Right, so we're gonna make dinner. It's not actually dinner time, it's like just after 4 o'clock, but I hate filming at the moment when it's really dark outside, because it just makes everything look not nice. And we're using loads of really nice brightly coloured ingredients, and we don't want to ruin that. So dinner, we're gonna use up loads of random things I've got in the fridge, and we're gonna make a stir fry. I used to make these all the time at uni, to such an extent that it probably put me off making them for a few years. But we're gonna go back to kind of uni basics, but make it like a little bit extra. So we're gonna be using cabbage, because I had this in the fridge. I always use this for my ramen bowls, which I bang on about because I eat them all the time. I'm gonna use this pepper. I don't know what this one's called, but I really like these. I prefer them to the other type just because they're sweeter. A spring onion, a little handful of green beans, some edamame for some extra vegetarian protein, but we are gonna put prawns in them today just because I really like them. But if you're vegan, you could easily have them without prawns. And then for the sauce, we're gonna use some of my like classic Asian-y style ingredients I have in my house are rice vinegar, fish sauce, sesame oil, soy sauce. And then we will put some of these sesame seeds on top of them. Along with that, we're gonna do ginger, some lime. We're gonna use Hayley's marinated potted chili and some garlic, and then have it all with egg noodles. God, that sounded really complicated, but it's actually not complicated at all. It's basically just throw everything into a pan. But let's get started with that. I've just defrosted my prawns as well, so hopefully they should be ready by the time we put them in the pan. Very simple dinner. As I said, I'm not going to eat it now. I'm going to eat it a bit later. I'll just microwave it. But we've got a really high protein dinner with lots and lots of veggies, micronutrients, loads of flavour. I love stuff with loads of flavour. I'm not into bland food. Even though it's really, really quick, I like it to just have all those ingredients. And like I said, and I know I've spoken about it before, if you have those type of sauces just in your house, you can make so many dishes just like a little bit more exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs, crack on with a bit more work, and then I'll come down probably at like 7:30 and eat this, but I'll let you know when I do. Right, we have a selfie light. I completely forgot that I had a selfie light because I've been using it in my room, mainly to make TikToks at night time. And it's obviously perfect for filming anyway, but this is how dark it is in my room. It's crazy. It's 5:30. You'll know if you live in England, it's just so depressingly dark all the time in the winter, but everyone who has a YouTube channel and is English has probably said that. But we're gonna go through snacks because I just went downstairs and made myself a smoothie and I just completely forgot that I was meant to be filming it. So we've got a smoothie. This won't come as any surprise to you. It's chocolate protein powder, ice, almond milk, and a banana. Wow, that took me a long time to remember considering I make this smoothie literally almost every day. And sometimes has peanut butter in, depending if it's like pre or post workout. And then we have got Snack Jacks. Love these, rediscovered them recently. Haven't had them for ages and bought loads of packs the other day, and they're good ones to have in between meals. And usually at this time of the day, I know I'm having a protein shake, which is sweet, but I'd usually have that straight after my workout. But it was in a bit of a strange order today because I obviously went to the gym having not had breakfast, so I had breakfast instead. But Snack Jacks, just a nice salty snack. Like I usually want a salty snack at about this time of the day. So I'm gonna enjoy those, carry on with some work. Sorry that this vlog hasn't had any like fun activity stuff in. And then I'm gonna go and have my dinner, which you've already seen. Is my full day of eating. As you will have seen, I just had one of those little Halo Top pots. They were honestly a bit of a random buy for me and they were quite nice, and I found them in Tesco today and I was like, yep, let's just try those because I've been quite enjoying having a little sweet thing sort of when I'm watching TV with my housemates in the evening. And yeah, it was just a nice way to finish off a good full day of eating. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please let me know in the comments if you did. I love filming these kind of videos for you. I just generally love foodie videos. I feel like I just get really into new recipes and things like that, and I love cooking. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed it. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in my next video.